Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So today's video is going to be one that a lot of you have been wanting to see. This is going to be my July favorites. So I'm really excited to do this. I haven't done a video like this, I don't think. And I'm really excited to show you guys a lot of the products that I have been enjoying and I'm just like totally obsessed with, to be honest with you. So hopefully you guys like the way I do this video. I mean, I honestly feel like I can't go wrong by me just telling you the products and like whatever. So I'm going to start in the order that I usually start my makeup with. All right, so for the first product I'm going to talk about, this is the Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade. This one is in the shade Dark Brown, and I actually really like this one. I like this one a lot because it is not as, it's creamy, but it's not like slip and sliding all over the place kind of creamy. It is like the perfect amount of creaminess to this product. It applies nicely. The color is like really good. Just be a little bit light-handed with it and you're good to go. I have been using this like a lot, and if I don't use that one, I like to go in with this right here. This is the BH Cosmetics BH Studio Pro Ultimate Brow Palette. I know you guys have heard me talk about this one a lot on my channel. Just to show you, I have used this to death. It is used and abused. These are obviously my two favorites. This one has a dent, this one has a dent. I've used this one, I've used this one. Definitely use those. I've definitely used this in the beginning. This is supposed to, it's like a little, it's creamy, so it's kind of like waxy, and it's supposed to help maintain your brows stay in place, but I honestly don't think that really works for me, so I don't use it anymore. But besides that, I mean, this palette is amazing. It's affordable, and I remember that they were out of stock, and I still haven't received an email, but I haven't checked to see if they have gotten any more in. But this is really good, and if you're a makeup artist, I mean, check this out. It's so good. I definitely recommend it. Now moving on to eyeshadow base. So for that, I like to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This one is in the shade 20, but I also like to use the shade 25. This is really good. It's nice and creamy, lightweight. It's easy to work with, and I like the fact that it definitely helps conceal. And if you have like a dark eyelid, or if you have like red eyelids or things like that, like it definitely cancels that out, and it's a really good eyeshadow base for shadow. Like it's really good. I love this one. You guys know that this product right here is no surprise at all. When I use the concealer after that, I have to set it. So this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. Oh, you guys, I use this to death. Hit pan, but there's so much product in here, you guys, and Rimmel products, like, ugh, I love them. Like, I love a lot of the Rimmel products. They are really good, and this is one of like the best products you can probably own to set your eyelid or even your under eye, just lightly, because I think it is a little bit drying, but for your eyelid, like, it is perfect. You never have to like use anything else but that. It's beautiful, perfect, and I love it. For eyeshadow palettes, I have been obsessed with these two, and this is what they are. This is the Hangin' in Hawaii from BH Cosmetics, and this is the Alyssa Edwards and Anastasia of Beverly Hills palette collab. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty and pink. So for the first palette, this one is from BH Cosmetics. This palette, you guys, the Hanging in Hawaii, is definitely something you need to pick up. It's super affordable, and like, you can create so many looks with this palette, you guys. I've used this every single day, and I have to say that it is absolutely gorgeous. You can definitely do like a pink, a brown smoky eye, a beautiful glam with this palette. It is gorgeous. I've done so many looks with this palette, off camera, on camera. If you guys want to see another one, I will definitely do that for you guys. I think I'm gonna do something with this orangey color because I don't think I did anything with this one yet, but I'm definitely going to do another one for you guys, because you guys, this palette is amazing. It is like Really, really good, and I really, really recommend it. This one from Alyssa Edwards, you guys. Yes, looking at it, it's intimidating for sure. I know that when I first got it and I was using it, testing it out, I was truly and honestly intimidated because I was like, I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna create, I don't know, blah, 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 which is weird because I usually like playing with color, but I don't know, somehow this one like intimidated me a little bit. And honestly, I've been using this one a lot. I go in with this one. This is the Supreme HOE Inspire Unicorn Tribe. I've used Texas Made, Beyond, Black Rolls. I've used the white also. I've definitely used a lot of these and created like everyday looks. I've also incorporated both of these together and I've come out with like a lot of beautiful looks. And it's also nice to be able to have these pops of colors. So if you are like on the fence of getting this, I mean, you don't have to get it, but I mean, it's not a bad everyday palette. If you end up getting it, you can use it for every day. If you guys want to see me use this palette and show you guys like a couple of everyday looks, definitely leave me a comment down below. I would love to do that for you guys. And actually, you know what? I may just write that down for so I can remind myself to do that for you guys, because the eyeshadows are very nice and I really like the way that it looks, and I just love the color choices on there. Really, really nice. Moving on to face primer. I am totally obsessed with these two right here. These two are my like ride or dies. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Bare With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. You guys, if you haven't tried this, what are you waiting for? Go try it. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is a nice like hydrating jelly primer, just what it says. It is super hydrating. It does have a little bit of tackiness. It is not, I feel like it's pretty much on the same level as the Milk Makeup Gripping Primer, but maybe that one has a little bit more tackiness. This one has some tackiness, which is good because it'll you know, adhere to the foundation a lot better, and it'll help it last longer on your face. And honestly, like, I agree with that. It works really well. I like it, and I like the fact that it's hydrating because sometimes I have very dry areas on my face and it just kind of like helps my skin out, you know. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. You guys, this one is no surprise. It is amazing. I've used this to death. And this is what it looks like. It is also, I think I applied it in the same area, but anyway, it's not sticky, it's not greasy. It's like a balm, kind of, but not greasy. It applies really nicely. It definitely fills in the pores, which is nice, and it's super affordable. I like it a lot. I use this every day, and you guys know that. If you've seen my videos, you guys know that I use that all the time. For foundation, I have two. I have this one right here. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. And this one, you guys, is in the shade 460. I love this one so much. I have gone through so many bottles that I'm just going to show you guys. These are the two empties that I have, and this one is my brand new backup. This is so good. It just makes your skin look fresh, and it's really good coverage too, by the way. I feel like this is a very full coverage foundation, but it's fresh. It makes your skin look like skin but better. This one is in the shade 460. I did say that a second ago, and this one is a little bit light for me right now because I did get a tan and I love it. I feel like this year I got a very perfect tan for me this year, and I love it. But what I like to do, since this is a little bit light for me, I like to buy a darker foundation. I can just add like a pump or two, depending on how much I need, to the foundation that's lighter. So I mix them and I get my perfect shade. I don't feel like I have to go purchase one that's my shade right now because I'm gonna keep getting darker, and then I'm just gonna have to purchase another foundation. So why not just buy one that's already darker and just add as many pumps as you need and just create your own, you know, your own little mix. This one right here, you guys, is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Antioxidant Enriched Pollution Protection in the shade 220 Natural Beige. This is a mouthful, you guys, but it is so good. In my opinion, I've done a review on this. It is not full coverage, but it is nice coverage. It is a medium coverage in my opinion. It makes your skin look healthy and fresh, and it's lightweight, and I just honestly, I really do like it. If you haven't tried it, try it out. A lot of people compare this to the It CC cream, and I think I did at first, but honestly, like, I don't think it is. Like, this is way more hydrating than that one, and I honestly prefer this one than my CC cream from It Cosmetics. I will probably do a comparison between the two, but honestly, I can't see them being very similar because this one's more hydrating than the other one. And yeah, so I really like this though. It's really good. It has SPF 50, which is awesome. And so I go back and forth with those two. Those are the best by far. I love this right here, you guys. This is the NYX Bright Idea Illuminating Stick. I remember like about a month and a half ago, which is when I purchased this, I was honestly looking for like a nice cream blush, something affordable, and I couldn't find anything. Like, I was so annoyed. I was finding something for $48, and those nude sticks were coming up, and I was just like, I don't want to spend like $48 or $30 on a product, and it's just for something I'm not really going to be using all the time. And because I could easily use like a lipstick or something to use as a cream blush, and I know ColourPop has them, but I'm pretty sure they don't have them in store, and if they had them in store, I would most likely buy it because it's affordable. But no, I think pretty sure you have to order all that stuff online. They only have certain products there. And when I saw this one, you guys, I was impressed. Like, this is a beautiful, beautiful creamy bronzer, like illuminating stick. This one's in the shade Bermuda Bronze, and I love using this as a bronzer, of course, because it has like that nice warm tone, but I love using this more as a cream blush because it has like an orangey peachy tone, and I love it. I've used this so much, you guys. Look, let me show you. I've used this so much. It is the dirtiest like thing ever right now, but it is so good, and it was so inexpensive. I'm pretty sure it's not in store, it's only online, because when I went to the store to see if they had maybe like more of these, I didn't see any of them. So definitely check Ulta.com and try NYX Cosmetics. I'm pretty sure they have their own like this thing here. It is really, really good. I definitely recommend that. It gives you like a nice illuminating cheek glow. Beautiful. I love it. I think it's stunning, and it was only like less than $5 because it was on sale. So I think it was like $3 or $4 and change. So good. Even when it's not on sale, I think it's a really good, decent price, like $7 or something like that. So moving on to concealer, I have been loving this right here. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer in the shade Natural Beige. This right here, you guys, I love how it just makes my under eye feel and look. It makes it look glowy and just very healthy and luminous, you know what I mean? Not overly glowing luminous, but it keeps it looking fresh, you know what I mean? And the only negative thing about this is I'm just curious if you guys are watching this, like, let me know if you've tried this, and I want to know, do you get a stinging in your eyes when you use this? Because I do, but that still hasn't stopped me from using it. I did stop using it for a little bit, but I still went back to it because I just like the way it makes my under eye look. But I hate the stinging in my eye. Like, I've applied concealer close to here. I've never had an issue with stinging. My eyes are not sensitive or anything, but for some reason, this one stings my eyes. Doesn't burn, it's just like a stinging until I like blend it out, it goes away. But it's just the weirdest thing. I've never had that issue before. So if you've used that concealer before and have had a very similar issue, please let me know down below. I would like to know if am I the only one? Am I alone in this? Or do I have people that have had the same experience? But yeah, nonetheless, I still use it. I still feel like it's a really good concealer. The one thing that I didn't mention for my brows, I just saw it here. This is the Eyelure Brow Control and Shape Gel Long Lasting Fixer Gel. This is really good, you guys. To me, I feel like it does do the job. It doesn't leave like any white stuff. It doesn't dry with like leaving flakes on my brows or anything like that. I really like this. It's like, this looks like this right here, and it's a clear gel, but right now mine looks brown because I usually do it when I'm done applying like a pomade or a powder. It works really well because my brows will like If not, they'll be like low down to the ground and I'll look like a freaking brow monster. But I really do like that brow gel. Okay, so this is a Makeup Revolution contour foundation stick. This one is my favorite. You guys see me use this a ridiculous amount of times on my channel. This is the shade F13. This is the best. I actually have a backup on this. I have not that much left on here and I've had this for a long time, so it's definitely something that lasts a long time. I like to use foundation sticks in a darker color, of course, to cream contour, cream bronze, and all that good stuff. So I feel like they just last longer, they blend better, and they just look better. So for setting powder, you guys, I love two. This is my RCMA powder. I keep it in this little container here because if not, it's messy, and like the bottle, the original bottle that it comes with, I don't know why it looks like that, but I put it in here. It's a lot easier to work with, and it's nice and like finely milled. Like, this is a really nice powder. I've never had issues with it. It doesn't dry out my under eye. It just, I mean, I use a little bit. I don't really bake too much, so I don't know, but I've never had a bad experience with it, and it's very inexpensive. The other setting powder that I have been obsessed with when I first purchased it, and I go back and forth, but this one right here is the Revlon Candid Photo Ready Anti-Pollution Setting Powder. I like to use this underneath the eyes as well. It is really nice, and I like the fact that it just smooths everything out, and it's just really like photoshopped. I love the packaging. I love this little cover right here, this protector, and this is what it looks like. It's honestly like nicely and finely milled. Like, it's really like, it's really nice. I don't hear too many people talking about this or really mentioning it in their favorites, but that one is really good. It's also really good for the whole face. I usually just use it for underneath my eye, my T-zone, and my chin. I really do like it. That one is in the shade 001. I believe there's another one, so definitely pick up the 001 when you are in store. For bronzer, I have been obsessed with this one just as many other people have been. This is the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. I love this stuff. It's so good. I'm starting to see the pan inside of this little container right here, so yeah, I'm gonna have to pick one up probably not too soon, but soon. I love that one. It is just like the best bronzer. I know they have the caramel one, and I'm super excited to try that one out. I want to pick it up, and I will be picking it up pretty soon. But if I don't use that bronzer, I do use this one from Morphe. This is the Highlight and Contour Palette Hi-Fi 8H. This is what the palette looks like, you guys. This palette, when I first got it, I was like, wow. I was impressed. I didn't know. I know that the shadows are good, but I was like very hesitant towards this right here, but oh my God, it is so good. This is Donut, and this is Debutante. I'm gonna show you. These are the two that I use. Those two right there, they're beautiful. I love the way they look on me. And they're so easy to apply. They're not super powdery. They're comfortable. I like the way that they apply. They don't like patch up or anything like that. They're very good. So in this palette, it also has highlighters. So I love using this one. This one is Beam, and then this one is Venus. I love them both. I'm gonna show you right now what they look like. So this one is Beam, and this one is Venus. They are stunning. They are gorgeous highlights, you guys. And if you can get like a highlight and contour, a highlight and contour in a palette, I mean, that's great. You know, you save money, and I mean, honestly, this wasn't even like super expensive. I think it's like $20 or $25, but this is so good. I'm really impressed with a lot of the Morphe products. Oh, mascara. So this is the mascara that I've been loving. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. I love this stuff. I have like the worst lashes. I can curl my lashes with an eyelash curler and they will fall. they don't stay. I don't know why, but this helps them, you know, it helps them give it a little bit of lift and a little bit of volume. So I like the best of both worlds, and anything that's going to help my lashes stay up and look a little bit more like welcoming, you know, I'm all for. So, moving on to lips, you guys. I have been obsessed with these two lip liners. This one is the Rimmel, what is this? The Rimmel London Cafe A Lot. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but this one is this is what it is. That's the lip liner right there. I love this one. This is more of the brownie. It's kind of like a reddish brownie kind of lip liner. And this one right here is MAC Soar. I feel like these two right here are the only ones I personally need for any look. It could be a glam, it could be everyday. It's honestly like they both look beautiful with nudes and things like that. So I love these. These are like the two that I love. For lipsticks, I love these two. If I'm feeling a little bit more on the, I want a little bit more of brightness and color on my lips, I've been enjoying this one right here. This one is from Maybelline. This one's in the shade Undressed Pink. And this one, you guys, is gorgeous. This one is super pretty. That's what it looks like. How pretty. And it gives it like a nice glossy sheen. Like, it's so pretty. It's really nicely pigmented too. It's super comfortable on the lips, and I really do like the way it feels. Like, I love a lot of Maybelline lipsticks, so I'm not like surprised on how beautiful it wears and looks and applies. But let me show you the nude one that I've been loving, and this is like an oldie but goodie. This one right here is the NYX Matte Cream. Love, you guys. This is more of a creamier velvety finish, but not an annoying velvet, if that makes sense. It's not matte, like I can't explain it. It's super comfortable. It still has like, it's really nice. It's this one right here. This one, it's so pretty, you guys. I love it. This one goes with everything and anything. It is just like the best. I love it. And when I want something glossy on my lips, I do go in with the NYX Butter Gloss. I do go in with the Fenty Lip Gloss, but I have been loving this one right here from Essence. The all this is like rubbed off, but this is definitely an Essence lip gloss. I don't know if you guys can see the E. I don't know the name of it, but it's like a mauve-y lip gloss, and it's just so good, you guys. It doesn't have like the best smell in the world, but it definitely gives you those juicy, glossy lips. I like it. I love that a lot, actually. It's so good. Now for setting spray. This right here is amazing. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Bare With Me Prime, Set, and Refresh 8-hour multitasking spray, sensitive, skin friendly. You guys, this is like the best. It is the nicest mist I've ever used, like in a setting spray. It is just so light, delicate. Yes, let me show you. This is great. Like, I can't. Like, and it has a nice scent to it. It's very light because it is for sensitive skin, but it does have a little bit of a light scent. It's so good, you guys. And I mean, you can use it to prime, to refresh, and to set your makeup. Like, it's really that good. It's 3-in-1. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed my July favorites. These are all of the products that I have been loving and enjoying. If you are thinking about purchasing any of these products right here, let me know what you think about them. Let me know how it worked out for you. I would love to hear your experience. I know a lot of the time, well, a majority of the times, some of the products that I may like, you guys may not, it may not work well for you. But again, these are just recommendations and some of the favorites that I've been loving. And if you have any recommendations for me, I would love to hear them. So leave them in the, comments down below as well. And I would love to see how well they work for me. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.